What's up, everybody? Big Herc, getting down with Fresh Out. You're tuned into another edition of Prison Talk, and I'm here with Bud John Phineas, and he's gonna spit some game at you guys because I've shared it with you before about how people get in situations and they start telling on people, or how people get caught up, and they should have never been in a lifestyle to begin with. You know, I tell people, man, if you're telling on somebody, that means that it wasn't meant for you, which a lot of you guys shouldn't be involved in the stuff you're doing anyways. But I'm gonna let him kind of break it down to you because the game is deep, man.
Yeah, nah, it's just, so the cops, they'll try to break you and they'll try to turn you. So first, something happens on the yard, okay? And then they'll throw us on a 6-month lockdown, year lockdown. So everyone starts getting hungry. So it's a psychology thing. It's a psychology thing. And then they'll start saying they're gonna let us up. And then whatever it is, if somebody gets crazy with them, or something, they get in an argument, whatever it is, what they'll do is they'll say, hey, this guy is fucking off your yard. Yeah. This is the reason why you guys aren't getting yard. And people that don't comprehend what they're doing go, hey, fuck this fool, man. Hey, what's up with this fool? This always fucking up, man. Somebody needs to check this fool. And so they turn you on another convict. It's not his fault. It's their fault. If he gets in an argument with them, that's because with them. What they do after that, that's their choice. If I get an argument with this fool and I say, hey, it's his fault, and they start fighting, they're fucking idiots. Sorry to say it like that, but that's exactly how they think we are. They think we're stupid. So now we go after the person, whoever doesn't understand, and then that person has all this pressure because he's standing up to the cop. If he wants to do what he does what he does. But if they turn you on him, you're just Uncle Tom.
And you mentioned something earlier too, man. One of the strongest tactics is your life's in danger.
Yeah. They they'll go to weak people and they'll be like, you're on a list. They'll snatch them up and it looks like they're PC'd up, and people start questioning them, and if they're young, they panic, they check in. The only thing is, they want to get information. We're going to take away your visits. The thing is, they study people. They see what matters most to them, and they challenge to take that away from them. Okay? Not only that, but they watch people, how they treat other people, what they do to intimidate other people, and then they utilize that to intimidate them. Because they know if you're using this to scare someone, this is what you're afraid of. So they use that against you. And they attack you. They try to turn cellies against cellies. Like, hey, man, I wouldn't have hit your cell if it wasn't for your cellie. Now, you guys are arguing, but that's the police. And you always have to remember that. That's their job, to catch us. And, convicts, to not get caught whatever you're doing. Because whatever you're doing, even if it's very small, they're going to ruin whatever you have going on just to stop it. And if they can, they'll get into your head. They'll do anything to get into your head. Like, you're in the hole. You want your store. You're not getting your store. You want your package. You're not getting it. Whatever it is, just to see who complains, just to see who. And then what they'll do is they'll try to talk to them. But see, you have to understand. Let me show you something. It is a cycle. It is a cycle like this. And once you understand and comprehend the true psychology of the entire thing, what they're trying to accomplish, then you get to see what it is. So they sweat us. They're the cops. And how we feel about them, we're like, fuck. You know, like, these guys are going to fuck ours off. And they feel the exact same way about internal affairs. That is the exact same way. When they see internal affairs, they're like, fuck. These are going to try to fuck ours off. And it's just a cycle. It's just a cycle. But they try to, you know, they use their tactics. They break people. They say, you know what? If you don't snitch, you're going to stay in the shoe forever. You're never going to touch your family again, right? You're never going to see them. You're never going to hold them. You're never going to see them ever. So what do people end up doing? Killing themselves. And some people end up just saying, I'll say anything, dude, let me out of here. They want to do anything, let me out. And the ones, and that what it did over the years is it weeded everything out. And at the end of it, it was left with nothing but solidness. And people that were not going to take their bullshit and fight back. Where all these other people broke because they thought they were going home, they're still sitting there on false promises. They're lying to you. You're not going anywhere. You're not going anywhere. You're a criminal. You're a number. And if you think these guys are going to help you out, it's their job to stop you in everything you do. Your entire way of life, they get paid to stop it. So if they flip you and you start telling on people, they're getting paid for that. Right? You just, you know,
you're a number.
You're just a bitch.
Case in point, a lot of you guys should be working 9 to 5s, providing for your families, taking care of your kids, being role models to your children, and don't put yourself in a situation like that. You're not trained to handle what's coming at you if you're in the streets. You know, most of you guys are high all the time anyways, and you're inebriated, so you're not even consciously aware of your surroundings. So it ain't for you, and we're not putting this out to bash law enforcement or the people running the system, because they already know all this. This is what they do. This is what their job consists of. And at the same time, we're just trying to lace you up so that you stay out the way, man, because all you're doing is ruining your family in the process by putting yourself in these situations. And that's the game, man. So take notes, and it's a big Herc with Prison Talk.